Hi everybody, my name is Madeline, and the book that I've decided to present for this week in poetry, it's called A Bad Case of the Giggles, and it's edited by Bruce Lansky. It's a compilation of poems. Some of the authors we know really well, like Shel Silverstein, and some that we don't know so much, like Jeff Moss. And Bruce Lansky even has some of his own poems in here that he uses to liven it up. And the reason I chose this book is because I have many, many fond memories as a child and even as a teenager. My mother would read this to me and my siblings. And I think part of the reason is we would laugh ourselves silly and wear ourselves out, and so we'd go to sleep easier. That's probably why. But I have a lot of fond memories of laughing and having a good time with this book. And I really wanted to share it with you guys, and I was really excited when I got to sign up for this section. So the book isn't very long, as you can see. It's only 112 pages, and the poems only take up from, a little paragraph at the most to 2 pages. They're usually about this size here, over there. Not too terribly long. The meters and rhymes are fun. I'd say 99% of the poems in here rhyme. They're not very drawn out. They've all got a quick meter, so very entertaining for children. It's good, especially even with ones with short attention spans. It'll keep them entertained and tickle their funny bone. The book's broken up into different sections. Some of them, are All About Me, All in the Family, What's for Dinner. There's even Tongue Twisters, Mixed Up Mother Goose, and Time for Bed, and others. So there's all kinds of poems in here, and a lot to choose from. The vocabulary in this book, I'd say, is very suitable for children. There aren't incredibly difficult words in here, but at the same time, it's not dumbed down for children, so kind of gives them a good variety, but they can still understand it while laughing, so that's fun. I think a lot of the poems in this book are relatable to children, and I'm going to share some that I found relatable as a child. The first one I want to share by Bruce Lansky. It's called Mom's Diet, and I'll read that to you guys. It says, "Whenever Mom goes on a diet, she cooks weird food and makes me try it. When she is hungry, she gets cranky. If I'm not perfect, she might spank me. She swims, she bikes, she runs, she dances. I hope she'll soon fit into her pantses." So, cute little poem there, and here's the illustration that goes along with it. This poor kid is, watching his mom bring over food that he has to try that doesn't look incredibly appetizing or very large. So he's hoping his mom will end her diet soon. And there's another poem I wanted to share that I found very relatable. I remember, especially after holidays, this was me, and I think even adults can relate to these poems. This one's a short little poem. It's called I Ate a Ton of Sugar. I ate a ton of sugar. It made me very sweet. It also made me very round, and now I can't see my feet. So there's the poem and the illustration there. And another thing I love about this book is how the illustrations, they don't distract from the poem, but they're exaggerated. Like, for instance, this dog here that's gained a ton of weight from eating sugar. We all know that eating over the holidays doesn't make us grow that rapidly, but sometimes after Thanksgiving, it really feels like we're not going to be able to see our feet. And I remember even as a kid, I would feel that way. You eat too much pie or whatever. And so I think these poems are also very relatable to children and to adults. And another poem, there's poems we recognize from our childhood. For instance, the song Row, Row Your Boat. We all know that one. But this book kind of takes a different spin on it. And it's row, row, row your boat gently down the stream until you hit the waterfall, then you'll start to scream. And so I thought that was fun. There's a picture of children on a tube starting to go down a waterfall, and they're panicking, obviously, so that's fun. So no, I think this book fits very well into the poetry category. That's a pretty good showing of the kind of poems that are in here. Very funny. I wish I could share more with you. I highly recommend this book. But there's many about family, grandma's kisses that are so wet that you'll drown in them, or the ants that pinch your cheeks and make them red, or not wanting to go to school. So I love this book. And there are a couple more I want to share with you, some of my personal favorites. There's one, children know all about losing their teeth and having to get their teeth pulled. And I'll show you the illustration first. Here it is. There's a little boy in here. It's called Toes in My Nose. And it says, "I bet that I could do it. All my friends said, no way. And now my toes are in my nose, so they will have to pay. They each owe me $1, so that there's no doubt about that. There's just one little problem. I cannot get them out." So a fun little twist on, getting your teeth pulled. What if you get, your nose stuck with your toes? Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys and show you some of my favorite books of all time of poetry, and great for kids. Will definitely tickle their funny bones and bring some good memories. So just want to share with you guys. Thanks.